It's Week 5 of the National Football League. And we've got the Dolphins' superstar running back. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Dolphins and the Cowboys. And
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
They'll start the drive with Murphy. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. The numbers for him from a week ago: 18 carries, 114 yards, and a score.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so you know his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
2nd and 9 now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
And this is an offense that's number 1 in the NFL in rushing, and you know that has to be the focus of any game plan defensively. But they can throw it too, as evidence right there. And they move the chains here on this opening drive.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now it's 2nd and 10. They run again here with Murphy. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. You look at this Cowboy defense. They're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the number 1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Dolphins at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here now the Cowboy offense onto the field to get their first crack at it. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Throwing to start the drive. Parker, and a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. You talk about this Miami defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now 3rd down and 7. Back to throw. Parker. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. This defense for the Dolphins, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Here's 2nd and 8. Looking deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 37 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. Fights through him. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So Miami coming out for their second drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
They'll run left with Murphy. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
And this is what... from a defense, give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
Well, not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Looking to throw. Parker. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake. Parker. And that is incomplete here.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
He's got Harris running the slant. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Back to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Right back to Brown. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. 7-7, our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Back to throw. Parker. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. From 4 yards out, and the Cowboys have taken the lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Miami's offense set and ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd down and 6 now.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. They'll set up a throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing his entire route, and he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Parker. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Parker. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. And no matter And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review of that last
I didn't mean to
play.
do that. I'm trying to look at my depth chart here. Fuck. I pushed down on the D-pad and just didn't do anything.
Looking at is a spot of the football, and this is...
Yeah, I didn't mean to fucking challenge that play.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be
my
careful
starters because I think 90. I want 96 to be my number one defensive tackle. I think 95 is. They keep fucking with my depth chart. I don't understand. I don't know why this fucking game does that. Like if there's an injury or something, your entire depth chart gets changed. It's fucking weird. And then now in this game, you have to check it before or after the game starts because you could have some kind of phantom injury. There he is. Okay, he is number one. All right.
All that's just across the 45 before he's brought down. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Back to throw. Parker finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Looking to throw. Parker throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. CD, that's his second.
Oh, wait, because you guys are interested. Number 27 on the Cowboys is a corner on the other team. He's Cordell Lewis. He was, if you're following the team at all, he was my second corner for, God, years. And then I had to let him go for cap purposes. But you guys want to check out the matchups between him and...
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
He's been on Parnell. He's been on the left side, so he's on my left side of the screen. So okay, might be interesting.
And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
Miami set to take over. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaken up on the play. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
Partner, that's another short run there, and I think the easy thing is to look at him right now and say, let's get away from him entirely. Let's start throwing the football, but I don't think you ever entirely abandon the run. It helps set a tone for the game for you, keeps your offensive linemen feeling good about themselves, and it actually tamps down a defense's pressure.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on fourth down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, fourth down, they went for it.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, 1st and 10. And they'll begin by running the option. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pineda. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely, and that sack finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
I literally don't know where he was throwing the ball. I'm telling you, my theory's right, man. I'm telling you. When you throw the ball, sometimes it'll go right to the defender. It won't even go to the fucking player you're throwing the ball to. Like, I was throwing it inside and to the left, like to his right arm. I was throwing it inside the fucking player. It went right outside, right to the defender. I had to put the stick inside so the Lewis wouldn't even have a shot. And it went right to him.
Dicker down to tack on the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be second down. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll...
Yeah, I mean, they're just one of those games where the defense is standing where my route's in, and they just know everything I'm doing. It's just like, it's so obvious when you're supposed to fucking lose a game in this game. It's so fucking obvious. It's like disgusting, actually.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now back to throw.
Yeah, I can't throw the ball anywhere. I literally can't throw the ball anywhere.
Decisions out there so far. Force some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now.
Not just that, my team feels like it's running in fucking mud. It's like slow. I can't, no one's fucking ever open on anything. I hate games like this. I don't mind losing, but I mind when it's like, let me just stack all the fucking chips against you for no fucking reason.
Definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
So here's a 3rd and 14. Back to throw. Parker. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here's a 2nd and 7. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
Third down and 13. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. He'll take it at the 42. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The tight end in motion right. They go play action here on 1st down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the 3rd quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a 1st down.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Murphy running straight ahead, and he'll get this one down to about the 27. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
Yeah, again, the linebackers are just, they run back and stand where my fucking route's at. It's, where am I supposed to throw the ball?
Bring it up 4th down, and
you know, unless it could be, there could be someone open that I'm not looking at because I'm doing progressions in the route, but like, it's ridiculous.
As a result of their own penalty.
A shotgun handoff to Murphy. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this is going to be incomplete. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th. Sanders' kick is good. And with that last field goal, that puts him now at 300 made on his career, and that is something to celebrate.
And that puts him in the top 30 all time. So he's really made a mark, and he's got plenty of life left in that leg, that's for sure.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Dallas offense set for this next drive. The 3rd quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. Got him in. It's Brown. Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Here's Parker from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. An inside give, Brown. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Parker. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. And out come the Dolphins now. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And oh, he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. Dallas, Texas is the spot, third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the fourth. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs. Now here's Murphy. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard. Finish in the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his blood. My school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down. Off play action. Parker. It's brought in by Harris. And he's got another first down.
I mean, you know, if it's not obvious, I'll show you what makes it overly obvious.
The Dolphins 31.
And this has been happening all game. All game. So my running backs always get the shit kicked out of them when they blitz. So when they blitz, it doesn't matter. My running backs are there. I still get sacked. Doesn't matter fucking what. Now, normally I'm pretty successful with this. But watch the running back on how he picks up blitzes. He's been doing this all fucking game. I have not been able to get to the quarterback because of this. Watch this shit. So I'm blitzing in. He takes a fake handoff, and he all of a sudden just, yeah. So in reality, he won't even have a fucking shot. But yeah, he just touches his arm. This has been happening all game. All game. All game. So it's very obvious. It's very obvious. With their defense, it's very obvious that they're just, the AI, the algorithm is just like, yeah, Cowboys are going to win. It is what it is, man.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
Being conservative and running that football. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Let's go. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Option play. Here's a give to Brown. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. Back to throw. Parker. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14. So that winds up a...
Yeah, I don't think this team's even punted or anything yet. It's like, there's nothing I can do. They're just... It's like the AI is just giving them a boost on, like, every player. It's very fucking weird. It is what it is.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed 1st down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the 1st, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Looking middle, and that's complete. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. They're going to look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. 2nd and 14. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. That'll give them 8 that time, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another 1st down on the pickup of 5 yards. On play action, they'll throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Dolphins are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now here come the Cowboys. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is Brown going up the middle, and he's going to get this one down to the 30.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Parker from the gun on 3rd down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores. You know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end. But this one falls incomplete.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to go up top again. That's going to be knocked away.
Yeah, I mean, there's just nothing I can do. They're literally running back to where my routes ended. There's nothing I can do. They're pressing and they're still sprinting back faster than my fucking receivers can run. And, yeah, just there's nothing I can do.
The D can only stop it one more time.
I knew this by the first quarter. I knew by the first quarter. I knew by the first quarter, especially, you know, when they're picking up, you know, they're somehow picking up fucking all of my blitzes, and, you know, I can't cover anybody. My receivers can't create separation off any of their fucking corners. I knew this would happen. If I played them again, I'd absolutely fucking murder this team.
But Charles,
but this was just AI going, yeah, no, you're going to have a loss.
Facing one of the top defenses in the National Football League. Not only
they were just bigger, stronger, faster all games. Like the whole entire team had a fucking boost. That's exactly what it felt like. It felt like the entire team had a boost.
You know they emphasize ball security.
Or my team was nerfed
making any
somehow.
major mistakes playing against that tough defense.
I mean, just no pressure, no turnovers.
When they were available,
no nothing.
Excellent execution, and they did it.
Barely any sacks. Compared to what I normally do.
So for the Cowboys, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3.
Yeah,
and they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1.
I just think that's ridiculous that the AI does that.
And they'll get a chance.
It's like you're not going to win the game no matter what.
At home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. I mean, I couldn't run the ball. I couldn't. Look at this 9 yards of catch. I'm catching the ball. I'm getting hit instantly. It is what it is, man. Like I said, it's kind of annoying that it's like playing a board game with like a 5-year-old and they just keep changing the rules as you're playing with them, and it's like, yeah, there's no way I'm gonna win because you're just changing the fucking rules constantly. That's kind of what it's like. It's just, Yeah, it is what it is. Whatever, man.